What's up guys, Crispy here from ETR Gamer bringing you some Dota 2 playthrough. Been playing it recently. I'm a fan of the LoL series, I play that a bit, and when I got an invite from BLT Daxon to play Dota 2, I thought why not, give it a shot. So here I am, just playing it through. This is one game I've played as Riki. Now, I've only played about 15-20 games. I've kind of taken a liking to this character, Riki. Um, so I recently played a game with him, and I thought I'd bring you that game. It turns out to be a 4v5, so we were the team with 4 players, they were the team with 5, but we actually pulled through and won. Um, with a bit of some of us get a little bit fed. You'll be able to see that a little bit later on, but it definitely helped out. Now, Dota 2, if you're not familiar with it, it's still in the beta stages. There's basically updates every day. They're really onto it. It's really good. Um, and yeah, I think it's an excellent game. It's so much different to LoL. I mean, I've played that extensively. I've got about 700 games, like 700 wins on LoL, so about 1400 in total. And I mean, yeah, so different. It took me about 5 games to really get the hang of this. There's a whole thing. Let me just change this on a free camera. There's a whole thing with the shop. Oh, sorry about that noise in the background. The shop, all the items, things like that. I just had no idea what I needed, what I should be getting. There's a whole system with last hitting and denying. Now, you can deny pretty much everything. Denying means when, say, a creep, like a monster, is on lower than 10% health, you can kill it from your own team. Like, you can attack, move it. So, say if I was to attack this creep when it was below 10% health, I could potentially kill it. Now, what that does is denies the enemy hero XP, so they can't obviously last hit it, and also just denies them money, so they obviously can't hit it and get the money associated with it, and they don't get XP as well. So that's I thought that was very interesting when I first discovered it. No XP. So if you had a range carry and you were really good at denying, you could potentially keep these guys at level 1 the whole game because you just deny every one of your creeps, and they don't get XP. I just thought that was pretty crazy. But it doesn't even stop there. You can deny yourself. Yes, that's right, you can commit suicide. If you were getting ganked by, say, 4 people, you can attack yourself when you're below 10% health, and if you're lucky enough, you'll kill yourself, and they don't get any experience or gold for getting that kill. Well, they don't get the kill, you kill yourself. Now, it's pretty hard to pull off, but if you can do it, it's ridiculously advantageous. Like, I mean, they don't get gold, a hero gold or anything like that. So yeah, it's pretty amazing. You can also deny towers, which is about 400 gold anyway. So ridiculous things like that I took me a while to pick up, but now that I kind of know that, yeah, I'm trying my hardest to improve that every game because, yeah, little things like that make like a good player a great player. Like if you're denying yourself every time, or you're just not even dying, you're getting good farm. That makes you like an exceptional player. So yeah, just trying to improve the little things. Also figuring out a good build. Now I'll quickly talk about my character. He is a ganker, and a bit of a carry as well. His moves are backstab, or sorry, blink strike. I just call it backstab. What happens? You teleport anyone within that green radius there. I'll just turn it on hero chase. Yeah, anyone within that green radius there, I can jump to, like teleport behind and start backstabbing them. Now that ties into my E ability, which is backstab, and it basically, when I'm attacking from behind, gives me a damage multiplier. It doesn't actually increase my raw damage. It basically just multiplies my agility, which is a stat bonus you can get. You can see over here. Actually, I'll put it over here. You can see that agility. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Every point in agility increases damage by 1. Every 7 points increases armor by 1, and each point increases attack speed by 1%. So I get a damage multiplier on my agility. So I got 42 agility. When I attack from behind, I get a 1.2. Well, right now it's 0.75, but it gets up to 1.25 agility bonus. Now it sounds really bad scaling, like if I got a +1 on 42 agility, it doesn't really work out to be that much. But it actually, you'll see it it's incredible damage. It's really good damage. And the last ability, which is more it's a utility spell, is Smoke Screen. Now what that does is you can place down a kind of a smoke screen within that green radius. Now it will silence them. It will also slow them, and they will also have melee miss attack. So yeah, you can see it. I just popped there. It was that purple kind of cloud there. If you're within that, you can't cast spells, you're running pretty slow, and your attacks have a pretty high miss chance. So it's great. This guy's basically the anti-mage. He jumps to you from a great distance, puts down a smoke screen. Now you're a mage, and you're like, trying to cast my spells, trying to stun lock him or anything. You can't do anything. You have to walk out of that smoke screen before you can turn around and hurt Riki. The only thing I found with Riki is early game, like you're seeing here. I'm level 5, by the way. I'm just getting harassed away from the minions. I've probably got like 3 to 4 creep kills. I just have to sit around my tower. I'm sitting on low health. Yeah, really can't do much. But when I hit level 6, my ultimate, which is permanent invisibility, it's amazing. I think it, like, some moves in Dota seem so overpowered. Like, if you think permanent invisibility's strong, like, there's some other characters out there that I just think, what? Coming from LoL, yeah, completely different skills. Yeah, it's just crazy. Permanent invisibility, you'd never think. Basically, if I attack someone, yeah, okay, I break that invisibility, but other than that, every 3 seconds, and it gets down to 1.5 seconds, I fade into invisibility and stay permanent stealth. So, yeah, I can just run around stealth the whole map, like, making me a crazy ganker. Like, you'll see it later in the game, it's pretty cool. So I'll just run you through what's happening in the game so far. We're the crosses on the map, so let me just change this to free camera. So there's me, there's our other player who's not doing so well mid. Top, this guy here. Yeah, so we've actually got one AFK who never joined the game. So it's a 4v5. So there's the enemies, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we've only got 4. So right off the front foot, we're a bit behind here. But the good thing about me being bottom 2v1 is now I've got my permanent. I'm level 6. They can't see me. Look at me. I'm just running around, jumping this guy, putting a smoke screen down. Do I get first blood with that? No. I just went invisible. So, if you want me just to quickly rewind, I can run you through that. I mean, yeah, it's not amazing. So I've hit level 6. I'm just going to slow it down while I talk you through it. And I'll do the chase camera on me. So this is my... I think this guy's pretty low, especially if I can get behind him. I'm going to do some good damage. So, right off the bat, you chuck down smoke screen. Boom. He's silenced. That means he's silenced. He's also slowed. I'm doing backstab, so it's doing some incredible damage. I need one more hit, and I miss it. He puts himself in this orb. It's a move that he does. He comes out of that in a second. See? See how there's blue ones here? They're illusions. So to me, they look like just 3 characters, but obviously he's running away. I've gone stealth. This guy would obviously kill me if he could see me. I'm thinking, I could potentially come back in. Nothing interesting. I do escape, however. I come over here, eat a tree using this thing called Tango. It just gives me health regen. I actually get seen by a minion and I thought I was a dead man, but yeah, missed out. So you can see how Riki's good. He just kind of pops out of nowhere, silences you, deals some damage, and he's back in the fight. Now, this guy called Camper, who's playing Skeleton King, came from top lane, so now we've kind of got a better advantage. He's really beneficial because you can see I'm on low health. I don't have any any items to get me some health regen. However, Skeleton King, he can put a thing on minions where if I attack the same minion as him, I get like a percentage lifesteal. Pretty useful. Now, from memory, I'm coming up to a gank. We actually, because I have no idea if I'm at base, if I'm standing right there. Permanent stealth is just so handy. Now we're going to gank him. I'm going to put down smoke screen. I'm going to slow this down for you. Put down smoke screen. He's silenced. I'm actually getting attacked. I'm going to run at this stage because Tinker could one-shot me. I don't think we get the kill this time. No, we don't. I've come back. I'm just chilling back in lane. I mean, at this stage, there's not much I can do. I'm permanent stealth, but if I pop out, and if they're not both silenced, that'd pretty much instant kill me. While this goes through, I'm actually in the shop right now. What am I buying? Yeah, I'll run through some things here. So you can see stash. If you're unfamiliar with Dota 1, so stash is like you buy items. You can just open the shop whenever you like and pick out items you want, and they go into your stash. Now that's not your inventory, but what you can do is buy a courier. So I'm looking for the courier right now, and I see it. I'm just going to change this to free cam. So I see the courier top. It's an item you buy, which is like a donkey that can deliver items for you. So as you see, it's running out items. These items would have been in this guy's stash, but now they're in his inventory. So it's pretty cool how it delivers items for you. I think we're coming up to a gank, so I'll yeah, I'm not sure. But yeah, as you can see, I've got 2 items in my stash. Now, when this donkey, basically, I've sent it to go pick up my items um, and deliver them to me. So I'm going to go back to full speed here. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I thought that was awesome because if you time it well, you can basically stay in your lane for a long time. In Dota 2, like the lanes are really long. Look at that travel path. If you have to run back and forth between there, you're gonna lose a lot of time in lane, like leveling time, things like that. It's not it puts you so far behind. To improve your gameplay, always try and buy like town portals, scrolls of town portals, which teleport you to your nearest tower. So teleport you here, things like that. Really helpful for getting you back in lane on time and keeping up with levels and creep farm. I think there's a gank coming down here. I noticed that they're both standing really close together. I think I pinged this guy because he is so squished. Look, he's got 407 health. I pretty much do that in like 2.5 hits when I hit from behind, obviously, if he turns to face me. So I'm just running back. I picked up my items from the donkey here, and I'm going to eat a tree, so I'm going to get some health regen, and then, yeah, I actually come in for the kill. I'm running at 0.5 speed, so you can kind of get I don't want to just rush you through it. Yeah, so I know that we can kill this guy, but I want to make sure I'm safe by eating a couple trees here. They're called Tango. Basically, you can click a tree and gives you regen about 90 HP over how long? Over 16 seconds. Okay, so here we go. They're coming in. They think they've got this guy in the sack. Going to put down a silence. I'm attacking from behind. They're definitely going to kill this guy. This guy's now silenced because he walked through the channel. He should run, but I'm pretty sure he turns around or the minions get him. I'm thinking I'm going to run. This guy's died to minions, by the way. Bam, back in stealth. It's pretty OP. You fade invisibility every 3 seconds, so you run away from this guy for 3 seconds, and if he can't keep up constant damage on you, yeah, you're just going to disappear. Let's speed up. I'm going to go 2 times speed, and I'm actually going to go hero chase. I'm just at the shop, hero chase. I'm just going to let you watch some gameplay at 2 times speed while I just talk you through some other things I found in Dota 2 that are really helpful. Basically, the replay system is amazing. So you can see here that I've been able to, change hero chase, audio channel, things like that. Fog of War, I can toggle off and on. I can chase any character I like. I can chase this guy. Like, you can just go through. They've also supply you with nice graphs. So current gold, gold earned, gold per minute, XP per minute. So you can see, team gold, things like that. It's really cool. What else? Yeah, you've got some graphs that's showing total gold earned, things like that. Pretty awesome. I think Steam's done a great job in supplying that. Not only is the replay system good, in the actual game window, if you haven't already seen it, you can spectate live games at any stage. So you can jump into a live version of what I'm doing now. This is a replay, but you can jump into a live version with pro players. Like, it's like streaming. Say if you're used to Twitch TV or own TV, like the TV or the internet streaming like websites. If you're used to them, this is so much better. It's basically free roam camera on pro players anytime you like, and there's just hundreds of games. You can spectate anything. If you've got friends online and you're not really feeling like playing but you want to watch your friends, you can join your friend's game. Now, what me and BLT Daxon found out is we were trying to stream cheat, so yeah, we're pretty low, but I was going to get him to call out where enemies were so I'd be able to gank him easier, but they're Dota people pretty switched on. They basically put a delay on the stream. So when BLT Daxon was watching my stream, he was seeing a bit behind, so it's giving me a bit of bad information. But nonetheless, it's still awesome that he can watch my games. Um, yeah, so the replay system, big tick from me there. Definitely like it, definitely approve it. It's just amazing. Some ganks going down here. You can see that we're actually pushing this tower pretty hard. And I'm getting a bit of gold there. Now, item-wise, that I found this out in my first few games. If I put my mouse over here, you can see in the bottom right corner it says reliable gold and unreliable gold. If you're unfamiliar with this system, let me talk you through. Say, I came from LoL, where you just have gold, pretty much. You're just like, wow, I've got one source of income, which is gold. I don't understand the difference. The difference being, you farm creeps, so if I kill in creeps, I get about 40 to 50 gold per creep, and about 70 on the cannon creeps. Now, that goes into my unreliable gold, which I will spend first. So if I go to the shop and try and spend cash, I'm going to spend unreliable gold. Now, killing champions gives you reliable gold. Now, the difference between this, if I die, I lose unreliable gold, as in money that I farmed from creeps or towers, things like that, I lose when I die. Reliable gold that I get from killing champions, I keep upon death. Very interesting and very nice mechanic at the same time. Obviously, if you're a bit of a noob and you die a lot, you're going to struggle because all your money goes away. You can't simply just farm and get back into the game, because if you farm heaps and then you get ganked because you push the lane too much, then goodbye unreliable gold. Reliable gold, however, if you're killing champions, that goes in the bank, and you can take that to the shops and not have to worry about anything. Took me a while to get used to, but I think it's awesome now. Now, with Dota 2, the fact that you can access the shop at any time, like I'm just trailing this chick. I think I kill her. I don't know. She's pretty quick. She's an awesome character. I'm playing her as well. You can shop at any time. Low levels, this is my advice. Buy items regularly, especially in lane. You just want to be buying items and making sure you're spending that unreliable gold, especially at lower levels, because if you get ganked and you lose unreliable gold, you get put back even further, and then it's harder to gain that gold, and harder. So you want to be spending that gold, like, know which item you want next. Bam, I want, yep, gonna get the broadsword. As soon as I have 1200, bam, buy it. It's in the stash. It's not necessarily in your inventory, but it's waiting there for you when you get back at base. It just means it can't be lost. That's probably the biggest tip I can give you. Don't be running around banking like 3 grand, and then you die and you're just like, oh man, there goes like 20% of my fortune, and it just puts you so far behind. That's one of the biggest tips. Look at, if you want to learn builds, like you're new to the game and you want to learn builds, watch some pro players. What I did was basically look through the streams. I saw like a lot of characters playing Riki, and I just follow them. Do what I'm doing now, just follow me around, see what items he builds. Like, oh, okay, that's smart. Like this orb of venom, I learned from watching a stream. Now it's a really good starting item. I feel it gives me a slow, also poison them, so it gives me a 12% melee slow. That's great for ganking heroes, because not only does my smoke screen slow them, now my attacks do as well, an extra 12%. So yeah, good luck trying to get out of that smoke screen. And if they do, I just bam, run away, and I'm back in stealth. Really pretty awesome thing there. So learn your builds by watching stream replays. Just keep watching, reading up. Learn the basics like that. It's pretty cool. Other than that, guys, it's a great game. I definitely advise trying to get your hands on a beta key. Obviously, it's not something easily done. Or just wait till the actual game comes out. I have no idea about release date or things like that, but I'm happy that I got a beta invite. Thank you to BLT Daxon for that. We've been playing together, so yeah, it's a pretty social game as well. You can play with friends. It's just downloadable on Steam. I'm not going to go through all the moves that I've seen. Draw Range is pretty awesome. I like her. If you're familiar with League of Legends, she is a lot like Ashe. She has a slow arrow. She also has a silence, some things like that. I think I die here. That's one of my first deaths that you see. Did I have my score somewhere? I can look up my score. But let me just skip ahead. basically, yeah, like I said, this is a 4v5. And we actually turn it. I'll give you the spoiler alert now. We actually turn this around and win it. I go 19 for 2. Um, you get the ball rolling and you get the right items, and it's a game that you can just win pretty comfortably. Like, I'm getting items that give me, like, you can see my health bar is pretty tanky, especially for a carry. Like, I've got more health than some tanks. That's because I'm building, like health things. You can see here, point booster, 150 mana, 200 health. And this thing called the ultimate orb. I actually get another one of those that build into a slow. By the way, that guy that we just killed there, that is the equivalent of Baron in League of Legends. He's called Roshan. He gives you a team gold, and also he'll drop one of these called the Aegis of the Immortal. What that does is brings you back to life, full health, full mana after you die. Obviously, I was doing the best out of the team and a carry, so you want to be giving that to the best in your team. You don't want to give it to some noob that's going to die like instantly, and you just lost that huge advantage. I've only died once, so they just kind of saw me and going, yeah, like give it to him, and you'll see that it does pay off pretty greatly. I'll skip ahead. I'm going to pick up my next ultimate orb, which builds into this item here. It's really great. 25 to all attributes. So attributes are these down here. So like I said before, strength, agility, intelligence, and that they basically build into improving damage and armor. You can see my resistance aren't that great. 52% on physical damage, 25 on magic. So a mage is gonna hit me pretty hard, but luckily I've got a bit of health in the bank to try and temper that damage. As Riki, you want to be building agility because it helps that backstab. Remember how it gets that scalar when I was attacking from behind? If you just build pure agility, like you'll find you're doing so much damage when you get behind an enemy, which is pretty awesome. Going through here, just killing some creeps. Let's have a look. You can see I'm chopping. I'm just basically buying items, putting them in my stash. Let's have a look at some statistics here. Okay, so we're the Dire, two teams, Dire and Radiant. We've got about a 10,000 gold league, 11,000k. Let's have a look at gold earned. Yeah, I've earned about 10,000 of that. My XP per minute is a lot higher than everyone's. In fact, double that on the enemy team. Let's slow it down here for a team fight and just have a look. So, yeah, the reason there's 5 of them, I mean, that could potentially be helping us with the gold because we're able to kill them. But I'm level 19, these guys are level 12, 10 that guy was, 14. So being one player down in Dota isn't such a bad thing sometimes. In League of Legends I found it was just like the end all of everything. You would basically you're 4-man down and it's just so hard to bring back. But in Dota, because the maps are so big and it's not really super team fight reliant, you'll find that being 4v5 isn't that bad. It's quite easy to bring back. Like I haven't really done much. I've just played my character and built the right items, and yeah, don't get too arrogant. Like if I was too arrogant right now, I'd probably jump in the middle of these guys and they would just totally obliterate me, because in Dota you have stun locks that last like like 5-6 seconds, which is a ridiculous amount of time. If you actually click my smoke screen here, it's got a where's the silence on it? 6-second silence. Yeah, so if they stay within that smoke screen, it's going to silence them for 6 seconds. I think we see an example of that coming up. Gonna jump that guy. Instant kill him. And I think I come down here and try something. Let's skip that back up to 2 times speed. I'll slow it down for the team fights. Jump this guy. Massive damage. This guy has a grab, a lot like Blitzcrank out of League of Legends, if you've seen it. He's going to try and grab me. I think he misses it. I've gone invisible, by the way, so they can't actually see me. There's the grab. It actually hit his hit his teammate. You can grab your teammate. The thing that I found with this game is there's a lot of manipulators for like your team. A lot of your moves can be used on your teammates, which is pretty funny. So that guy, let's have a look. Free camera. Where'd he go? Okay. So this guy's got meat hook. Now he can grab his teammate and basically pull him to you. Now imagine if you were a griefer and like, okay, you dive into 4 enemies and then pull your teammate in. How troll worthy is that? That's why I find like Dota, it's got some weird things, but look, the rarity of someone that's going to troll that hard is pretty slim. So don't really listen to me. There's also another character. Called Tiny. He's like a rock golem. He can throw people. Like he could pick up this chick and throw her over here and do damage if these guys were enemies. But in saying that, imagine if you just pick up your teammate and throw him into like the middle of a team fight. Like, come on, there you go. Like, there's no, the person has no say in it, which is pretty funny. But yeah, like I don't really see many people just trolling games. They usually play for fun, not to lose. Uh, they're actually chasing me here, but I get away. They could see me. They had sight wards. Um, I'm just basically going to collect this from my caravan here, which was a lifesteal mask, because it gives me a bit of sustain. Instead of having to go back to base, I can just farm up some creeps here. Yeah, you'll see my health regenerate up. And also killing creeps gets me a bit of gold. That's pretty cool. Let's go ahead. Doing Roshan again and grabbing the Aegis of Immortal. Back in the team fight, let's have a look. Alright, I think I jumped this meat hook, dude. Putting down my silence, and then I'm on this chick. You can see I'm chopping her. And then I jump meat hook. Teach him a lesson about life. He's put me in this orb, which means I come out with 2 of my re-images attacking me, but I go stealth pretty quick, so it doesn't matter. She's just kind of harassing me. Yeah, this guy's complaining about my stealth. He was still attacking me and I went stealth. I think basically it's got a 1.5 second cooldown, so he must have, yeah, I don't know, had a slow attack speed or something. But yeah, it's OP, but these guys could easily counter me with buying an item in here called Gem, I think it is. Yep, Gem of True Sight. Carry it around, they can see invisible units for a huge radius. Like, GG, Ricky, like, what are you going to do? They can see you, they can stun lock you. He's pretty useless. So a Gem of True Sight, just get it. There's a lot of counters out there for classes. You just have to know about them, pretty much. When I first started, there's a character called the Bloodletter, or Bloodseeker, I think. And his ultimate was a massive dot, and it used to kill me basically from full health. And I'd go, what? Why is it killing me? Basically, I'd get close enough for him to put it on, and then I'd start running away, and I'd die. And I was like, how's this possible? Like, this is so overpowered. Turns out it gets a damage scaler with the distance you run since he puts it on you. So he was putting it on me, and I was trekking it away from him, and basically killing myself with it. If what I've learned, you just stand still and it does practically no damage. So, just read abilities and spells and you get to learn them pretty quickly. I'm a bit of a noob, hey, like, thinking that it was just a massive dot that could kill me from full health, but no, it was actually my paranoid. Like, I used to run the more damage I was taking and then, yeah, eventually kill myself. Now, what I was watching some pro streams do is this Bloodseeker dude would build an item that could push you away. Like it. Try and find it now. Let's have a look. Oh, was it in here? Anyway, it's an item that basically pushes a character away. So he would put an ulti on them and push them away. So like push them up to like 600 units, which is pretty far, like probably a screen length. And it would force them to take the damage, like the bonus damage from the ulti. What they also did is they had this guy, the Abomination, Pudge, on the team, and he would basically pull them. Oh, he'd put the ulti on them, pull them, and then push them from where they got pulled. So in all fact, it was like the furthest distance, and yeah. Oh, here I get stun locked, by the way, and they kill me twice. So that was pretty noob. That was my second death. Hackers. Yeah, I was not happy about that. That was like a 5-second stun. let's skip it ahead to the end. You can see that we're pushing the base here. You basically destroy these things here, the barracks. These things are pointless, but they give you about 100 gold. So you know, if you need it, kill them. There's a few of them. Then you got to push these last 2 towers, and then the main base there. Skip ahead. I'm still dead for about. Yeah, there we go. Track it down. Do I even make it in time? Yeah. Just gonna farm it up while I go down. Yeah, in the base again. This is an ultimate from Tinker, so he comes out. I thought he was going to toss it. He could grab me in stealth, so I just wanted to avoid that. You always got to kind of sidestep and things like that. Push him back in the base. We get the barracks. We get the second barracks. That basically spawns super creeps for us, which are like pretty strong. So we're just pushing on them. I think I jump her and decide to destroy her life. So. Oh, I thought they had a gem of true sight, and I thought for some reason we were outnumbered, but I was wrong, so I was just like, oh. Tinker scared me away. Pushing out some towers, killing that. I basically go and grab a bit of HP off these guys. Don't know what I'm doing. I should be basically winning the game, but just farming some creeps, getting back onto full health. There we go. In the team fight here. What item did I pick up? Oh, butterfly gives you like evasion. It's pretty good. And Vladimir's offering gives you 12% more damage, lifesteal as well. I think we just end it here. So anyway, guys, this has been Dota 2. Just a quick preview on the character and kind of gameplay styles. I hopefully will be bringing out a lot more gameplay if I get the time to play it, which I definitely plan to. If you know any characters or want to see maybe range carries, tanks like that, just let me know and I'll be able to put together some gameplay. Me and BLT Daxon might be playing a game. We'll do the dual screen cast of that, which will be pretty sick. And if you've got a Steam account, yeah, go ahead and add me. I think I'm there as the Crisp. Yeah, you can see me, the Crisp. So yeah, if you want to add me, have a game, I'll be more than willing to. So yeah, this is been Crispy from ETR Gamer. Thanks for watching Dota 2, and I should be bringing out a lot more gameplay soon. Catch you guys.